It was all over TikTok, it was all over my YouTube recommendations, and I just couldn't bear not understanding all the discourse and praise about what was supposedly the #1 game on mobile any longer. So, I did what billions of other people did. I downloaded Genshin Impact. To give you an overview, Genshin Impact is an RPG action game set in a sprawling fantasy open world. Think something like that has an action-based battle system that uses elemental magic and character switching. It also uses a loot box system for players to obtain new characters, weapons, and other resources. Super easy to get you hooked, and here's why. First things first, free roam exploration. It's what makes a game approachable. You can go wherever, whenever, and while you'll have quests to achieve and commissions to complete, you won't feel claustrophobic or pressured to do anything in particular. There's also a ton of content, and because of this, Genshin will never get old. There's too many facets to keep players interested. I myself have been playing this game for 3 weeks, so I'm not necessarily a rookie, but I do know that there is still so much more to discover. For example, every playable character has a backstory of some sort, circling back to the game's story plot that is used for story mode. There's also artifacts you can use to enhance your character's abilities, constellations for character building, and, well, a ton of playable characters. Sometimes you won't be able to continue a story quest until you've reached a certain adventure rank, but that's what makes the game interesting. It can definitely be annoying though, because sometimes the story can be really investing and then you'll just be forced to stop. However, that is what makes the game so enticing. As for combat, it requires strategy above anything else, since the controls themselves are super easy and straightforward. For instance, since each character has an elemental vision, or power, it's wise to switch between characters during combat to form elemental reactions that would deal more damage than using one character at a time would. The best part of Genshin is the creativity that was put into making the game itself. The 6 elemental visions are especially intriguing, consisting of Electro, Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, Anemo, and Geo. Visions are bestowed upon the people of Tevat by the gods. Each vision has an Archon, and each Archon has its own region, which is how the map of the game is split up. Thanks to MiHoYo, the developing company, we can now enjoy Avatar on crack. The final feature we will be discussing is the Gacha monetization system Genshin Impact uses. You actually have to wish for new characters and weapons. That's right, there is no picking and choosing, it's fully a gamble. But who doesn't like gambling in games? Sure, it can be frustrating when trying to pull a specific character, but honestly, Genshin is too good of a game to take any of that stuff personally. Besides, everything else in the game makes up for it. I can guarantee you that if you talk to any avid Genshin player, they will mention their gambling addiction with Genshin. With all of that being said, I can definitely understand why it gained so much popularity so fast. If you're someone who likes a challenge, then you'll love Genshin. Even if you don't like a challenge, but enjoy adventure games, you'll find yourself comfortable with Genshin, since it's a very proceed at your own pace game. The final rating Genshin Impact deserves is a solid A. And that brings our Genshin talk to an end. I'm Jamie Lee Cataldi for the Wessex Wire. Make sure to follow our socials for more content.